muted and wait till we are live on the old Twitch. Oh my god, that was quick. Amazon. No advertising smartwatch. I don't need one, got one. Scary Amazon drones. There you go. Anyway. There we go. I'll mute it again. And welcome everybody. And yeah. Welcome back to Coop Life. It's been a while. It's been it was 2 weeks actually since we were last on here, because last weekend had real life issues. This weekend had real life issues, but I have managed to make real life, toe the line a little bit. So got everything moved up here. We've just got these fellas, the cattle. We've got quite a few good ones actually. I've got that's a jelly cryotheum, crystallized oil, liquid concrete, resonant ender. There's a pyrotheum somewhere. Is it you? No, yeah, blazing pyrotheum. Lots and lots of interesting cattle to play with, but this place is starting to shape up. But I think it needs some finesse, some decorating. However, I want to show you, because I have been busy. I've not just been off the server. I have been very busy on the server breeding chickens like a boss. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be my new little magma cream chicken, who can come in and go down there for now. And then we should have a uranium chicken, so who can go over there. And this is all good. So what I discovered is if you search the chickens themselves, so let's say emerald chicken. So the emerald chicken itself is there, you've diamond and cactus green. But if you use an emerald and cactus green, you'll get an experienced chicken, and a prismarine chicken is from water and emerald. So I've been kind of shuffling them up in banks of 5 and getting lots and lots of different breeds. So you need and basically just breeding them like they're going out of fashion, and as they do their thing, we get another uranium chicken, and we keep stocking this up just so it fills up, and chickens abound. So hopefully cactus, we've got an emerald green, that's all crap. You're a platinum chicken. I'm still waiting for an experienced chicken from these two guys. Platinum chicken and an yeah, you're not helping. Prismarine crystal, you are a prismarine crystal chicken. I don't need those. Prismarine crystal, yeah, nothing yet. I'm looking for prismarine shard chicken from these two. So these guys are all breeding and doing their thing, and you just leave them to it and then come back over here, and then you whack everything into your bag that oops, not the sticks, that you've harvested, and not the sticks, I said. And eventually it will say, well, you haven't got a place for that, or that. And that's the point where we then go up over to the storage room and add those to our storage system. And yeah, it works. And you get a lot of chickens bred relatively quickly that way. So we're going to have a little bit of that. I think we'll do that as that magma cream. I don't think we'll need a lot of, so we'll do that into a short drawer. Yeah, so that is that. And we're just really waiting for some more breeds to come out of this one. But we've got, just running along the top here, there's iron, gold, that will be platinum, silver, tin, aluminium, nickel, invar, electrum, lead, steel, copper, bronze, signalum, constantan, lumium, and now uranium. We've got all down here, we've got cinnabar, saltpeters, lava, rich slag chicken, slime, glowstone, glass, sulfur, I think probably if I was to say what my favourite is, I think this guy is probably one of the cutest. The blaze rod chicken is just so adorably cute, as opposed to this unfortunate fella over here. And yeah, so we're just waiting. Every now and again we'll come back in and, you know, relieve these. The only drawback to this is you do have to keep pulling these out. Now we could, and I suppose a sensible thing to do, let's go and do that now actually, because we've got the resources. If I can just get this lot in, and then we can dump this off. The obvious and sensible thing to do with those is to get a decent chest going. Let's have a look what we got in the way of chests. Chesty chests. I don't know, we haven't got the chests, have we? The big chests. What have we got then? What have we got? Ender chests. They're no good because obviously that really does require a drawer system. I suppose it's going to obviously be just a basic chest, isn't it? I can't see anything else that would be useful. So anyway, we had a good week. My weekend has been busy. I've been a white van man this weekend. There we go, a couple of those. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those because I need hoppers. You know what? Grab a stack. Yeah, we've been moving my mother-in-law's stuff out because, as you know, she passed away some time ago now. But the house has finally shifted, and we're doing all the last bits now to get that kind of going the way we want it. Well, to you know, get that move going. Okay, let's grab you out a second. We'll come out here, and I'll just, because we can, we'll make this look reasonably pretty for a moment. Yeah, that should do the trick, and then we'll stick a chest in there, and I suppose the obvious way to manage this is just to run that all the way down and then put that in there, and all being well, we should start to... Oh, XP chicken, excellent. We got a new one already. What else have we got? Ender pearl, prismarine crystal, and platinum. Okay, but we can take this guy out of the loop and put him back in where he belongs. Now platinum, emerald will do anything with platinum, as I recall. So no. That's it, experience and an emerald and the prismarine. So we can take the emerald chicken out of the loop as well. You can go down there, and we can take the platinum chicken. Oh no, the platinum chicken is probably in there to go and do something with these guys, if that doesn't sound too rude. So we got a 2-spot slot. Can we do anything with the uranium chicken? The uranium chicken is a single point of thingy. Emerald, magma cream, what can he do? Magma cream again is a single, doesn't go any further. What have we got? What about the blaze rod? What does he generate? Ah, there we go. So if we take the saltpeter and the blaze rod chicken, we'll get a ballows rod chicken. We can also go with the white. So if I get him, pop him in there, and then let's go with the bone white. Gas tier 1 would be useful, and then we can change those out. And obviously they will do their thing. Ender pearl chicken, platinum chicken, and prismarine crystal, which is not what we want. We want prismarine shard. Right, so anyway, I'm not going to do everything with chickens. I've kind of done chickens to death almost, so I'm conscious of that a little bit. What we were playing with was this indexer, which is in here, the indexer, and I wasn't sure how you actually use this, so let's have a look. This is from extra utils, so there's got to be something in extra utils that does this extra utilities. What would go with an indexer? Anybody knows how this damn thing works? Mechanical user might be something I want to play with later, but how do you index this to a thing? Scanner. Let me have a quick peek and go extra utils indexer. Google. Every man's best friend. Extra utils. Utilities 2. Let's try that. Seeing as you've all been very quiet. Oh, there's a manual. Is there? Extra utils can be opened by right click. So it's book gold and obsidian. Let's have a look then, shall we? See whether there's anything interesting in that. Obsidian, gold. Any books? Yep. Book, gold, obsidian, extra utilities, and off we go. I never knew this was in here. So what we got? Blah blah blah. Resonator, golden lasso, bag of holding, mechanical, indexer, page 70. Good God. I suppose it's better than a kick in the face. It's not a bad. I mean, you know, it's basically a written book, but with all of its wonderful clicking that we all love. If you connect Indexer to a transfer pipe system, it will scan the pipe for inventories and index all the items available for extraction. Left-click an item to request it, and the indexer will extract a single item and place it in its internal inventory. Shift left-click will request a full stack. It's still only one at a time. Okay. So do we need to... And then you got the remote. Oh, right. Alright, so I suspect, therefore, we're into getting... Oh, crap. How am I going to do this, then? Because it sounds like I could index both of these things off the thing. So what we got? We've got to transfer node items. Pipe, slabs, glass, and glowstone. Slabs. Get those going. And glass. Glass. If I were... I've got a glass chicken. I should have glass. There we go. Get those going. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a whole bunch of those. Probably way more than I needed. Well, no doubt about it. It's definitely way more than we needed. That's not what I wanted. I wanted items, didn't I? So chest, cobble, actually, chest, smooth stone, 2 redstone. Okay, 1, 2. How many do you make? You make 4. All right, chest. Couple. I went a bit over the top there, I think, with the. So that gives us those, and then I think. I don't know how I want to lay this out. This is the only issue. Mind you, I'm going to mainly use it remotely anyway, so let's just come in down here. We do it like that, and then we stick a transfer node there, and then bring that across and down, and we'll stick a transfer node at this side. I think this is working. Will work. I've got no idea. As I say, I've not used this before, so it is an unknown to me. And if we stick that in there, power drain 8. Do I need more power? How much? Do you need to have your own transfer node? Anybody? No? It's all very quiet tonight. I can't help get the feeling that I'm doing something wrong here, but yeah, this is well, this was one that was suggested. I'm trying to think of who suggested it actually. It was suggested a while. Well, it's 2 weeks ago since it was suggested, and this thing is not doing what I would expect it to do. Let me read that. Oh God! Apologies for the clickies. Okay, let me read this through again. I mean, it might be that it just needs more grid power. Index to it will scan the pipes for inventories. There is actually. I'm wondering. I think I've got an idea here. Now, there's only one worry about this, and that is what happens if I break that colossal chest? Because I think I need. Hi, Joe. And oh, you know what? I'm reading screens and going here. I don't know whether he's in stream or not, but he's here on the server. Anyway, what was I doing? I was going to have a look for chest. Now there is a interface. This was the beastie, and we need some colossal silver chest wall. Silver, iron, isn't it? Iron chest wall and stone. Iron chest wall. Because this thing is almost, if you're brutally honest, it's almost unusable as it is, just because there's no sorting in it. If I were looking for iron chest wall, You know, it's just basically a giant dumping ground interface. All right. So do I want to come in here now? If I... Good, it's still there. I've lost a piece of stuff, but that's fine. I can live with that. If I now connect that to here and then bring that down and then pop that on, does that work? See, it really isn't doing anything, that. Transfer pipe network. God, I love it when things don't work properly. We're not going to be doing anything with that right now, that's for certain. Maybe we need more power. All right, let's just leave that. Take that out. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to chuck those back in. I'm going to just... I mean, I don't see how I can do that any differently. So we'll pop this back into here for now. And also there. And we'll just put this stuff back up. Put this stuff back where it came from, just so we're working. Yeah, I think grid power is probably the issue, and we made this so we could get the water mills. I think it was that on. Let me get the... Where are you? If I were a grid... There we go. The water mill. So we need to make these. That's easy enough. We need some of that. We need some of those. Okay, I should have stone burnt. I have. Redstone. Got plenty of that now. So how many did I need? 4. That will make me... I need 2 for 1. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 8, 16, 32 redstone torches. I think that will work out. Just make me up on a whole crap. Make me a whole bunch of sticks. There we go. And make me 32 redstone torches. I don't know why I thought that was going to make me 32. Let me do that. And then we can make those up. Get some more of that going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Again, why am I doing numbers? My brain is not working very well today. It's been, as I say, it's been a very long weekend. In many respects, mainly because I've been, as I say, doing a white van driver, which has been entertaining. You know, ender shards and that for one of those. Okay, find my ender shards. Have I got any ender shards? I've got 3. Damn it, I need more. Which means I need that and an ender pearl. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Must admit, I really do think that little crafting mechanic is for these ender shards is very clever. Okay, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That should give us an absolute metric crap ton of juice. Now, where do we... Oh, crap. Come here, give me. where do we want to put it? That's the only question. And I should have, here we go. Let me just take a couple of stacks of these. Easier than water buckets. I don't have any plans to actually do anything underneath here, to be honest. And I know this probably smacks of being a little bit slap happy, but you know what? Don't judge it. If it works, it works. And we'll head this way a little bit as well. Let me put a torch down or two just to make this a bit brighter. So if I remember my things, you want a watermill, and yeah, that's going to be a little bit awkward. I think we can take you out of there and you out of there, and it's one. Is that right? 2. I'm trying to remember how I did it in thing. Let me just go for extra utils. 2 water mill layout. There's an optimal layout for it, and I just can't think of what it was. But it was really simple. And none of those are the ones I've seen. That's interesting. Very interesting. Not hugely interesting, but interesting, you know, kind of interesting. Where are you? Nope, it's not playing. Oh yes, you're right. There's so, and it was, if I remember rightly, it was like, yeah, right, come here. So it came round, but then what you did is you had, do I really want that here then? The answer has got to be no, I don't want it there, because I don't want flowing water right under my house. It's just going to be too noisy. What did I do here? So yeah, we need to find a new home for this before we lay it down. So right, where to? Oh, let me just go and sleep. Go and sleep and find somewhere. We'll find somewhere to plonk this a little bit away where it doesn't really matter. Here's a thought. Here is a thought. If I relocate all of these cows, more things, then we could do something up here with like a water feature that actually features the mills. That might work. I just need to go and grab myself Well, I need to go and put some stuff away for starters. Let me do that. And we'll get rid of those because I don't think I'll need all of those. We certainly don't need that. But I do want a whole bunch of, damn it, these. One. I think, well, hopefully it's not enough, then I'm in trouble because I've got no more inventory spots. So let's just go and let's house these guys all in a little net system and get them out of the way. Because they've been up here for a while now and they do need rehousing anyway. So this kind of forces my hand a little bit. Right, who also not got a cow in it? Okay, that's the cows all moved. Yeah, we could do, I'm just thinking, make it, rather than hide it, actually put it on display. Kind of makes sense to me. Cow, that's got a cow in it, that's got a cow in it, that one's empty. Cow, 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 cow. Very quickly, just go and check on our chicken breeding program. Oh, what have we got there? Experienced chicken. Oh, okay. We'll take it. What does the experienced chicken? You're basically one way. And these guys have now, what we got? Ender Pearl, Platinum, Prismarine Chicken, Blaze Rod, Bone White, Gas Tier, that's a new one. Terra Steel, that's one I was after, and Enderium. So we've got 3 new chickens. I can't remember who made who. Oh, bomb. Damn it. Don't crouch when you're doing that. I've just chucked away my Enderium chicken there. Okay, so Terra Steel was those 2. So Platinum can go away. Gas Tier was those 2. And you, what did we use the Blaze chicken with to do the next one? Gas Tier, we've got Magma Queen, you've got Blaze, yeah, that was the Balaz Rod. I want the Saltpeter chicken. Where are you? Sulfur. Thought I had it, yes, there you go. Lovely. And we're still waiting for, if we look at the Ender Pearl chicken, I just chucked, hang on. If we look at that is the Platinum and the Ender Pearl, and the Terra Steel is Prismarine. That's the one there, right? Okay. Taking you out of the mix, and I'm bringing. So we've got the Terra Steel, we've got the Gas. It was the other one that we missed there, so I need the Platinum chicken back. Oh dear, we'll get this eventually, and we'll put you in here. And I don't think Iridium is Enderium and Blizzrod, so we're way off him. Okay, let me have a look. Oops, let me have a look in here. What we got? Saltpeter, Terra Steel. Let's go and put all these away, and then we can move on. Terra Steel, and then we can grab all of this. Well, we could grab all of this. I'm not going to. That's a Platinum chicken. We'll leave it. Leave him to the business for now. And let's go and have a look at this water feature. Water feature doesn't just want to be a hole in the ground, however. So we'll grab a stack of sand. Yeah, we'll grab a couple of stacks of abyssal stone as well, because we can use that. If I had I really should get my furnaces set back up again, you know. Easier said than done. Furnace. There we go. Go and hook that up to the power and just cook that up a second. Okay, and yeah, just leave that going for a moment. So what I think we want is, well, we need to get rid of all of this lot for starters. It's a relief not to have that mooing, to be honest. Right, so if I pretend that this is my thingy, so if I start one here, it's going to flow around there. I'm just thinking how to get the optimal. If I can get water flowing around that one, water flowing around there, I mean, I could just do something like that, couldn't I? Bring it forward over this way. It doesn't have to be anything overly fancy. I could even have 5 of them then, couldn't I? Let's try that. If I were to bring... So that's there, and then you go 1, and then you go 1. I could go make a 5th one once I know this is going to work out the way I intended it to. And we'll have to extend the hill out a little bit just to cover for us. So if I come down here, I have no idea whether this is going to work or not. I'm kind of winging this. You can probably tell. Whee! Right, grab some sand. Just make this nice one. It doesn't have to look ugly. Up, up. And there. And then we can take all of these out. And all of these out. So if I place this here, here, oops. So we need one more, and we need that thing. Let's go and make another one of those, which means I need more of that burnt stone, don't I? I think stone, this stuff. So it's polished stone, so stone. Let's just do that, 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 okay. And we'll pop up here and have a look at how this is getting on. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. Come on, it must be getting on towards night now. So I'm trying to think, what's been going on? I don't know whether you keep track of the Minecraft forums and stuff, but how do you put it? Obsidian Gate, I suppose, is probably the best way of describing it. Has become a bit of a flappy situation, hasn't it? With the 1.13 retexturing, quite a few people are losing their proverbial over that one. Okay, why are you doing that? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need. I need more sticks. That will become those, and those. If I can pick you up. Will become a couple of those. I'm going to need some more of that with 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need another. Do I need to do that? Or can, yeah, I do apparently. How petty it is, I tell you, petty. Okay, and then we'll pop the most of this back in here. We'll grab that burnt stone, and we shall do, what was it? That's not burnt stone. Let's try the right thing. That and that, that and that for that. I think we should be good. I don't know, but I think. Right, let me get back up here. So what I'm thinking is we'll come all the way around the edge here. It's a shame it has to come right up to the edge of the build there, but I really don't see an alternative way around it. Unless well, it'll do for now. I can always relocate it later if I need to. And then we'll place that there. So our grid power currently is 0.9. That's now generating 8. That's generating 8. That's generating 8. 8. 8. I think that will do the trick. Let's go and try this index and how. Oh dear, the things you do just to sort your inventory, it's quite scary. Indexer. Let me just. Yeah, I don't see this playing ball, which is a bit worrying. Do you need to have an item node? Either I'm doing something completely wrong, which is quite believable, or I'm doing something completely wrong. I mean, it is draining power. It's draining 8. But it's just not. Does it take a while? Well, that went in here, obviously. So if I look for oak, It is hooked to the draw controller as well. Oh, that was really bizarre. Maybe it doesn't need to be. I mean, I'm not so worried. Oh. Right. You know what? Form of bat. Let's go. I'm trying to think who it was who was. Let's head up here and have a look at the industrial section, shall we? If we go and have a look at what somebody else has got done, that always works, doesn't it? Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, you know, apparently. Oh dear. There's nothing ever easy. Chickens, the chickens, I can handle chickens all day, every day. They're a doddle. You just line them a bit like agri-craft crops. In some ways they're relaxing, just making each step a little bit closer now. Where? I see a wither killing room, which is not really what we're after. Is there an indexer anywhere around here? Plants. Colossal chest. Seed reprocessor. I have no idea. I get the impression that this is not going to help me. Damn. What's that? A disturbed mob spawner. Market. Oh, that's hams, yeah. But not actually helping me at all. I'm trying to think. Trying to think who else. Don't know whether Potter's got one. I know she's watching the stream, so. Or she said she was, but she got a new game for the DS. A new game for the DS, and I can't blame, you know. New game tops old game every day. I don't know whether Joe's got one either. Let me just ask him. Is he still on? Yes, he is. Extra utils? Question mark. So I'm not sure where the rest of the bases are. I know where a couple are, but not all of them. If that fails, we shall go back to plan B, and I'll continue working on the hydroponics area that I wanted to work on. That's my other thing, but we'll just check out Potter's place first, just to see if Potter's got one, and if not, yeah, me too. Right, where are we? Potter is over this way, I believe. And obviously down. Whoa. Expanded. We now have what appears to be a landing pad. Alright, let's go down. What we got? What you got down here? Void miner. And a colossal chest with a pipe on it. Now, I don't think I can fit as a Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously. Seriously, this is... Oh, man. Let's make the largest pipe possible. I know exactly... Right, where are we? Form of squid, I think. Where's my squid gone? Bonk. Right. So, was that the village? That's the village. No, that's Britannia, actually. Getting lost. The fine art of getting lost around other people's bases. And take me back to being me. Right. My first wither with mob griefing on. Oh, memories. Do-do-do, right, this is all again. She's changed around again. What we need to do is figure out where that pipe was going and whether there's an indexer involved anywhere. Yeah, this caused a problem. Oh, God, let me get out. That causes a bit of a problem when we upgraded the system. None of those look like indexers. No. Fire mill. Oh, okay. Resonator and a manual mill. I don't know. I honestly don't know whether Potter's gone down that route or not. I kind of hope. Oops. But I'm not seeing any. I'm definitely going to have to get into these though. These are too much fun. Okay. I am quite frankly at a bit of a loss. Yeah. Seeing as I got told off for not taking a stack of diamonds last time I came over here and borrowed a diamond, I'm going to work on the basis that... Wow, there's more here. And a portal. Another giant diamond chest. Still not seeing anything like a indexer though. At a loss. Whoa! Alright. No, oh crap. Tell you what. Form of squid again, let's... And don't do it next to a wall. I don't know whether we'll find what we're looking for in there anyway. Market. Some testificate action going on. Gold chicken. And I'm not seeing anything that says indexer. No, I am going to have to assume that I mean, I'm guessing the indexer was pointing over this way, and there's obviously an expansion point here, and stuff going on over here, but I guess the indexer is going to have to wait. He's not a problem. There are no such things as problems. There are only such things as solutions. It's a fairly simple philosophy, but I've managed to live most of my life by it, and I still do. I don't let things get in the way of them. I just... Sometimes you go, I don't know how to do this, and I'll step back. You just step back away from the problem for a little while and deal with it, you know, later. And sometimes the answer comes to you, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm wondering whether we need transfer nodes, whether that's the problem. I'm going to try it without the transfer nodes and just see. I mean, I would have expected it to require a transfer node. That kind of seems a sensible way to do things, doesn't it? That the inventories that are attached have to have nodes. And that's the old spawn village, isn't it, I think? Is it? I honestly can't remember. But we need to head home, so we'll do that. I'll try it without the nodes. We'll give that a try, just see what we can get. But I suspect I may be coming back to it. There you go. Can't get everything right. And how far have we got to go? Where are we actually? Oh, we're not far. We're not far. Mind you, I suppose some of this is actually the fun of the newer versions of the mods. When you think, if you just stop and think for a few minutes, you know, with 1.7 we've got so used to the mods that there really was no surprise, and it's one of the reasons why I think kitchen sink mod packs were, to my mind, such a failure at times, is because you put a mod back, you know, take, I don't know, let's go with thermal expansion. You know, you put a mod pack together, you put thermal expansion in it, you also put immersive engineering, you put mechanism, you put any number of tech mods, and the person who comes in and goes kitchen sink mod goes, oh look, this got thermal expansion. I already know thermal expansion, ergo I don't need to bother to actually learn anything else about thermal expansion, because, you know, I already know it. And they are, for good or for ill, not wrong. You know, it's... But you see, that is definitely not doing anything. So, what I'm going to do... I'm going to take... Why was there a... I'm going to take this out for starters. It's tough stuff, actually. Just take you out with no transfer node. And I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm going to just sit there and go bang, and it's a transfer node. So if I come back into here, and just hook it straight up with this, and then, I don't know, bring you round like that, I suppose, and then just fill all this back in. We've now got things. So if I go for iron, I can see that I've got it doesn't like, I suspect. Is there any iron in there? Or is it just pulling back? Can it not count? It doesn't understand. I don't think it understands the draw controller. But that's fine. The draw controller isn't a major issue. So what we'll do, because the draw controller, you know, I can, it's only stuff we're getting from the chickens and stuff that we want out anyway. So let's go with, we'll just block you all in. Oh, bum. Oh, I can get out that way. I don't know why I did it like that, but now the question is, the next point is there's this thing. I don't know whether we can rotate it for starters. Oh man, need to clear some space. Can we rotate you? Hammer. You don't have an up, do you? No, you don't. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll get some transfer. I knew I should have kept one of those, and we'll grab that. We'll take you out. Take you out. Grab a little bit of that. We'll fill that in there, fill that one in there, and we shall place one block there, and we'll put this just there. Ew, don't like that. Hang on a second then. Maybe we do it like this. Now that's not going to actually connect to that. I also need to be a bat because I've now going to trap myself in the... in fact, that doesn't want to be there at all. I've gone too far. And we'll just... because this is not going to be our main thing anyway. This is just going to be what we do. And then we'll place you like that. We'll place you like that. And then this one I'm going to place in, but I'm going to chisel. Just chisel out the... no. And that gives us access into the controller. There, that works. It's not ideal, but it works. Let me just put these tools away because I don't need them right now. I don't really want that, but I can. Oops. Oh, bum. Let me grab that again. I did undo, didn't I? And we'll pop that in there. Alright, and then we can pop that bit of colossal chest away, and this is fine. Now that's your indexer. There is the remote indexer, and that's the next thing I want to work on. Indexer remote, but this uses Eye of Redstone and a screen. So a screen is that. And then this uses that. Oh, that's easy enough. So 3 resonating redstone. Hang on, let me turn back into something that's got a slightly better. 4, 8, 12. Did I think I left my door open somehow. I appear to have a gas chicken. Yeah, I did. All right. And a Terra Steel chicken. Okay, gas chicken and a Terra Steel chicken. Terra Steel chicken needs to live up there. I don't need to look at it anymore, just need to look in here. So Ender Pearl, Platinum, Blaze Rod. What was it? And you're dropping these, and you've got an XP chicken. The only thing with these is you do have to then come in and make sure that you are processing the eggs. If you don't do that, you're going to get a bit of an unpleasant surprise down the line. The other unpleasant surprise you're going to get, because that is uranium, is that now I've run out of drawer controllers again, so I need to go and put the gas tier chicken egg in there while we go and sort that out. Oh god. Yeah, what am I doing? And things like gas tiers need a home, and Terra Steel needs a home, and it's never ending, I tell you. Gas tiers, I think you can go up into one of those. I don't think we need a lot of you. Terra Steel can go up there. I don't think we need a lot of that, and all of this lot can go away. That needs a void upgrade. That's why that's not allowing me to put anything away in there. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I did one of those for a reason, didn't I? There, and 3 of those. So, and then we need 1, 2. So that should go 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2 for 2 of those. And then we need the screen, which is some burnt stone. We need a little bit of that, and stone burnt. One of those, and those. So you're going to take that. I need more stone burnt, don't I? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Remote indexing. I presume I have to right click, and if we take that out, we've now got, whoa, we've now got complete access to everything in the system. Excellent. Well, that's going to be very handy going down forward. Well, everything in this system. It doesn't give us access to everything in this system. I need to check into that, whether it's feasible. But that's fine. We're not really too worried about it. So what was I doing? I was going to... yeah, probably need to have a look at some, tell you what, let's grab that and that and that. In fact, let's grab most of this stuff here and then just put away what we can. Jump over here, and we're going to get rid of you. That can go, that can go. We'll keep hold of that. Keep hold of those. And what we'll do is we shall do that. That will make me 4 of those, which if I grab a whole bunch of sticks, that will make me a whole bunch of those. Let me do that again. That is not what I wanted to do. And do that. Oops. And do that once more. And then half of those, we need more sticks. Half of those we shall convert into upgrades. And we're going to go on to get a whole bunch of this. Typical. Right, so let's put an upgrade on that for starters. And then let's see. We need to grab one of these and just get another. We just do 2. Crap. Yeah, I forgot about that. We'll do that, and then we're going to lock that one, and we're going to grab you, and we are going to go and lock it. Gas tier chicken, that was fine, that can go in. Yeah, so after all of that, we're finally at the point where we should have I got a no gas tier? That's the one we wanted. Oh, that's in there, so let me just get, let's clear this light out. Let's have a look what we're doing. So you are making Ballard's rods, so we'll take you and put you back over there. We'll take you and put you, thought I picked you up there, but maybe I didn't. I can go over there. You are making, what was it? I can't remember what I got those making. Platinum, oh, Enderium. That was the one that we were missing. So we got saltpeter, ender pearl. Yeah, we're missing basically everything. And yeah, so after this, what's my next move? I think it is probably, put that away. They can go in. It's probably getting into some farming areas because we're not really touched on that yet. And I mean, it's potentially very powerful. So hang on, we need to throw the platinum in as well. And I worry about chicken breeding outside of this because I'm getting too bogged down with chicken breeding. It's the problem is it is actually incredibly powerful, and because it's powerful, you are having your own little big thing all to yourself because you're you're solid XP. And then we shall pop that. I'll keep those. That can go in. And is there anything else? That and that can go in. We'll keep hold of you. That can go in there. And everything is good and happy. And good. Right, let's go sleep. And think about what I want to do next. Do I want to move on to farming or power? I think I probably need to think about power more than anything. So maybe I should be looking at the hemp. If I can find it, I think, you know, maybe we should be looking at getting this stuff going and making a windmill to start some basic free and, more importantly, sustainable plant power. And where would I want to do it? I think, well, we'll have this out of the way. This has been an eyesore to me for the longest time, so we'll have that gone. And I suppose if we're thinking about it, we need to think where we're going to put the power. But the power has got to be relative to where I'm going to build the machine shed. Hasn't it? I don't know why this is now going to become habit. Let me have a look at industrial. That's going to take a while. Not the fastest thing in the world. It's true. And what do we use? We use you to make industrial. We need to make tough. I could have sworn I had more than that, you know. Or am I thinking about a different series? I'm probably thinking about a different series. Alright, so the recipe for tough fibre is that, and then if I want to do a windmill, I'd want to do the improved, obviously. I don't want to faff around with this thing. So we would want to do improved windmill blade, which is a windmill. Well, we've still got to make those. And I need 8 of those around a steel ingot. Have I got? Of course I've got steel. I know I've got steel. There you go, steel. So where do I want to do it? That's the question. And how do I want to do it? I need to have a. I need to go into bat form and have a think. I think clear as a bat. See, the obvious place is over here, and then maybe down over this side. If we were to come down and maybe fill in this and get the machine shed into this side here, that would make a certain amount of sense. And it wouldn't look too out of place having a hunky great windmill stuck on the side of it. The alternative is to go with the water mills, which, you know, is another mechanism we could use, and that's all fine. Or the final one is, if we look at immersive engineering, hang on, helps if you actually put an at in front, would be to go with the, well, there's several other ones, not just that one, but if we were to go with, if I can find it, thermoelectric generator. Nice and simple. We just put something cold on one side, something hot on the other, and we're sorted. And it just so happens we have a cow which makes things that's both hot and cold. Probably, I think that would work. We've got Constantine, we've got copper, we can do that easy enough. The question is uranium going to be hotter than blazing pyrotheum? Alright, let me think. So I think we need to fill this hole in with something, and then we can build in it. That's probably a start. Well, so what have we got lots of? Well, we've got lots of cobble. I love the fact that a bat is carrying around several stacks of cobblestone. Now, if I'm going to faff around and start using blazing pyrotheum and stuff, would it make more sense? Would it be interesting? I thought, not would it be? Should we look in with a degree of seriousness at having an open kind of visible fire environment going on? This is only temporary, by the way, so don't worry if it looks ugly as sin. We shall improve on it as we go. This is just making a hole go away. Let me get some dirt on the bar as well, so we can See that? Yeah. There you go. Bit of that there. That'll do the trick. And then we can come in underneath, use our superior bat mobility. There's got to be a lot. There's a lot said to be said for the morph mod. It's got so many advantages. Although I would probably be inclined to agree with anybody who said it was OP as well. You know, the ability to gain effectively creative flight at the cost of killing a bat is not really a cost at all. All right. Let's go make a thingy generator and just get a feel for just how efficient it is. Ouch. So we need constant. If we want a thermoelectric, I need 5 Constantine plates. Constantine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna. Oops. Let me. Oh damn it! 4, 5, and a hammer. Hammery hammer, and we shall do that. Then we're going to need to make one of these, which requires that, which requires this, which is either shears and copper plates. And one of those makes 4. We need 4 to make 4, so I need 8 copper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang that through, and then have I got shears? Probably not. And we'll cheat. We'll use shears for now. I know it's not cheating, but you know, it's a metaphor. And yeah, we'll pop this one down here, and we'll go and get 2 of those with 2, 2, 2, and those, and then they go around an iron bar. It is an iron ingot, 1 of those, and I need 1, 2, 3 of those. 1 of them with that. Take that. 1 of those and 3 of those gives us that one. And then if we go and grab that fella there, you are how full? You've got I can't believe how much these you've got. 250,000 RF missing. Okay, and then I need to find my. Oh God! Now I've got to do. I put all the cows away in nets, and I don't know which one's which. All right. Plans. They're not happening. Got you. That can go away. We'll keep those. I need wood, oak. Let me just jump in there and go and have a look at some oak. I'm going to stick that away. Yes. All right, we'll go with that for now, and we'll take a couple of stacks of that and a chisel. So my thoughts were, we need a barn for these cattle anyway. Oh, hello. That's not the one. That is one scary looking chicken. Okay. And we're still waiting on the Enderium. Perfect. We can get these out now. So yeah, a barn for chicken, a barn for cows, and what I wanted to see is if we can automatically milk them. Ender pearl chicken. Now, I was going to say I'll have enough spots here, and I was thinking about building it off of the side of this. The honest answer is I don't know whether I am going to have enough spots in this thing. As an Enderium one. We can pop you in the thing ready. I need a Ballos chicken one when he comes, but yeah, I honestly don't know whether we are going to have enough. Platform. So I think we need to come off this side here with a barn. Don't need a lot of space. Do need to check if I can automatically milk these things. So my thoughts were Ender.io's mechanical user. Not Ender.io, extra utils. So you've got mechanical crafter, you've got the mechanical miner, and you've got the mechanical user. Dropper, resonating crystal. Dropper, easy enough. One of those. 3, 2, 3, one of them. We do need that little shard of that, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and we can be on with this one. Let's test this out before I commit to something which doesn't actually work. And a lever. Only needed the one, but thank you for all the same. Okay, lever, that, and a hopper gives us a mechanical user. Mechanical user, generic click, place block, use item on block, activate block, use item. This is what I'm looking at, and what we shall do is we'll take that and a bucket. Like a so, and how do I want to do this? Let's just set this up in here, so as good a place as any. So we'll stick you there with a bucket. You are going to be, let's see, I right click to milk, so yeah, it's definitely right click. It's always going to be upper left slot only, and it is going to be use the item, and it's always on. And then I only need one space for this, so platform, and then we'll take a cow and we shall the problem is always on. Come on. Milk that resonant ender cow. Generic click, no. Place block. Yeah, I don't know if this cow is not even ready for milking, so let's put that in there. It's always on, and we'll leave you for a second, because whatever happens, we need that anyway. So yeah, right, so I'm going to thinking of the side here, and I'm going to do it so it kind of falls here. sure how many cows there are actually, how many variations. So, but this is going to be a wall. Then you're going to have a stall which is going to be 2 deep. Then a walkway. Stall. And I want to come to here. This is basically my target range. Yeah. And then we can just put the cows down and we can at least milk them as and when we need them. Even if I can't automatically milk them. But that's not been decided yet. The jury's out. Until such time as we have an answer. Oh dear. We'll get there eventually. We'll go at that for now. And I'll see how many stalls that's going to make for us. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot to tell you my really good news. Yeah, because of course it's Sunday, it's weighing day for me. Obviously, for those of you who know, I've been dieting now since May. Although, I think it was April-May. Although I did have a little bit of a reversal, if you like, at one point in that dieting process, and that reversal largely worked around me putting weight on, let's be honest. So yeah, the verdict at the moment is I lost another £6 this week, which is good. That means I've now lost 1 stone, 13 pounds, just a pound off 2 stone since May. Which I am very, very happy with. Still got a fair old way to go, mind. We do it to there. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 12. I think we need to be a little bit more ambitious than that. At least as far as bringing this out. Yep, still got a way to go for target, mind. But target is, well, target is a kind of a mixed target, to be honest. It's one of those targets that it would be nice if I can achieve it, but I don't fully expect to. And if I get to, I'm aiming for 13 stone, and but if I get to 10, then I will be, not 10, to 14. That will be, in my opinion, that will be enough. It's not actually enough, but you know, it will be enough. Have that. Oh, hello. Get my new shiny shovel. I realised my tools were getting very broken when I just before I started streaming, so I made new ones ready. And yeah, here we go. Yep. I've not had that achievement before ever. Lol. Yeah, and we'll get rid of those because I really don't want them about my personage. And then we can come. So that's, if I come to there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. That's got to be enough, hasn't it? to here. Yeah, so I was a happy bunny this morning. I'll tell you that it is actually, it's bizarre, because if you are dieting, then, and you know, you'll know exactly what I mean. You almost dread getting on the scales, just because they might tell you something that you didn't want to hear, which is basically you're still fat, or that you haven't lost as much as you'd hoped you had, which is more to the point. So it is quite hang on, just do that, thank you. Why do you have to make life so bloody awkward all the time? It is quite liberating when you actually realise that you've actually achieved what you set out to achieve. And you know, especially if you're like me, where you've kind of yo-yoed up and down a little bit, and with health-wise and all of those kind of issues. So yeah, anyway, we've got this kind of thing going on. Let me just very quickly go form of bat, and let's go and just see if our automatic milking of the cow has worked. Right, okay, and this is gonna, oh hang on, we can do it like this, can't we? This would be easier. It's always on, it's using item, and it's right clicking. Now if I were to jump up here and go and right click this cow, it's still not actually ready to be milked, which is interesting. Alright, right, let's get back over to this. So I want to continue on here, and I would like to get a stack of you and turn you into this, and we shall come back down here all the way. So basically I'm going to extend this barn into this barn, I think. I may even put a doorway through eventually, but not right now, because I don't know what the full scope of the chicken requirement is going to be. Alright, well that's that, and then we can basically come down with, nope, it's that one, which is the one that we got the most of. And yeah, I'll deal with the stalls in a mo. But we'll just get this quickly built up in bat form, because it's easier to do. Whee. Like a so, and then we'll need a bit more, but we'll let me chisel that back into that one. And we'll get that like that, and then we'll grab some of this and we'll just fill in the holes. And again, it's just that mismatch of wood type, so it looks like it's been patched. Now what you can do, if you really want to make it look like it's been patched, is take a completely different type of wood. If you want to, you can actually do a completely different colour of wood. I haven't brought them with me, so I'm not going to use that, but I might use maybe that crate, for example, and just take out and just throw that in there. Again, don't go mad with these, but you know, just the odd one thrown here and there can be enough to make a fair amount of difference. However, we're going to continue this round. And then we're going to make another batch of that. And continue onwards. Oops. Get this bit done. And there we go. And then we'll get a little bit of view in, just plastered around the place. Oops. Oops. That ought to be just a watchword, didn't it? Because I use it so much. Oops. Alright, so that gives us a little bit of the barn. Now we need more of this teak, which means that I need to go and grab some teak. Well, we need to go and grab teak, and I'll put any sign of activity from you. I don't think so. However, you were ready. Alright, we can't auto milk them then. That is the immediate answer to that particular problem. Or if we can, that's not the way to do it. If you've got an idea, let me know, but clearly that isn't going to play. Okay. Crap. Need a teak. I keep on forgetting I got this. Mind you, it's not the fastest thing in the world, so I'm not going to go and don't know why that's not going back in, but we'll take teak and the teak, and we'll take that teak, those teak, and some of that, you guessed it, teak. They can go in there, that can come down here. We'll pop those in here, and that has its own, I think, doesn't it? Yes. Right. So I'll take that out, that's not staying there. Armed with that, we can basically come out here and we can, oh lovely. Oops. But we can basically come out here and then take that off and place it like so. And we should probably do that, even though it does block that. While I am thinking about it, request me some of that, and oh, a bone meal I'll need to get from inside. I don't know what time it is actually. The only problem when you're in bat form, your night vision. Probably sleep. And off we go again. Dear. Now, what was I thinking? Bone meal. That's what I was thinking. bone meal. Thank you. That should be plenty. Just in case we need more teak. And off we go again. Whee. Right, so we got a reasonable amount of this going on. So we will continue from there, and then we need to come in 3, don't we? So if I'm coming in 1, 2, 3, and then maybe flatten off at that point, kind of makes sense, I think. Of course, the only problem with doing this when you're flying is everything's that much slower at hacking in. To hacking into the place. So we'll just go and grab that. Waste not want. Oh, hello. You make Enderium nuggets, dear. I suppose we should capture you. Enderium is a metal, so you can go up there. And yeah, we better go and do this proper, otherwise I'll regret it later. It's funny how some things give you nuggets, and I'll just put them in there for now. And some things give you things, especially gold. When you consider that diamond gives you whole diamonds, platinum gives you whole platinum, platini perhaps. I don't know what the plural of platinums is. I don't like the noise, to be honest. I know I can turn it off, but it's a force of habit really from recording, because YouTube in particular has a real habit of making videos darker than they actually are. And you'll probably recall I've said on several occasions I don't like recording in the nether, and it's mainly for that reason, that, you know, YouTube basically makes videos dark. And obviously if it's raining, which is also dark, then you've got the same kind of problem. Now, doesn't seem to be, ironically, doesn't seem to be that much of a problem for Twitch. So whatever Twitch are doing, maybe YouTube could learn from that. I actually meant to do something, but this is ugly. Let me... no. No, I need to do that properly. That's not just a... Do I need to? I mean, I can do that. I suppose that does work. It tidies it up. Interestingly, actually, I find that... yeah. But then you can't do that, can you? Unless you do that. Yeah, that's fine. That works. It's not necessarily the way I would normally do it, but take this all the way back down this side and do the same. Oops. And then split the teak. I only split it into 16s because I just find it more convenient to work in whole stacks. And when you put non-standard quantities in, you get, you know, oddness. Okay, and then we'll take you out here. And you out from here. And then I suppose we need to take that one out. And that one out. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing this kind of semi-properly and taking the bit, I mean, I could just leave that roof in. It really wouldn't matter. There's the other thing we can do here now is, so here and here and here and here and here and here and so on all the way down. We can take these out because I am going to join these two buildings together ultimately. Helps if you don't stand on the block you're knocking out. So yeah, it just kind of, we get a little bit of this material back, which is nice. It's very nice. As I say, I'm not going to join them up immediately because if any chickens escape through then it's not ideal, because then they end up with the cows, and then you're into all sorts of fun and games. I also realise there is something I'm doing very wrong here, and what I should have done is done this correct from the get-go. Really, let me have a look at what I've got in the way of. What can we do in the way of fences? In fact, gates. Let's have a look at gates. Gate. I suppose I could just go with dark or spruce, perhaps. Spruce might be the way to go. With a nice kind of a darkish wood there. Hang on, and do that. Can never remember gates. I know they changed. They're still sticks, though. That's fine. Get a bunch of those. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do for starters. Fences, on the other hand, were more complicated, weren't they? They were that. I think that's bloody expensive for a fence. I really do. But there you go. We're kind of stuck with it, so no point complaining. And we shall, because what we should really be doing, if I'd have brought dirt with me, what we should really be doing is taking advantage. Anything I can get rid of. We can put the Enderian bucket away for the time being. And just get a stack. I only want one stack for now. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is we take out the floors, or at least the stone bits of this floor, because I don't want my cows on stone. They will have fine chiseled dirt of the finest chiseled variety, looking like it's been packed down somewhat by their tramping feet, mainly. I mean, they are pretty much to blame for all of this, so oops. And yeah, and we'll do the same over here. I should actually take, so these are going to be, I was always planning on making these 3 deep, not 2, including the, so there was going to be space for 2 of the, two for the cow, and then 1 for the what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, help me. 2 for the cow and 1 for the gate. That's the word I was looking for. And then we'll do that, and we'll bring you over into maybe some of that compacted, like the old stone. Not a lot of this, just the odd bit here and there. Again, keep it random. Just spread it around a little bit, and then, you know, again, just when you've done that, pop it in, change it out to a different block. And this one's actually quite a good one because it looks a bit like mud and cow poop. So we'll probably finish off with that in there, and then we can bring you back to dirt. Now, if you're wondering why it was so important to do this, then because what I want to do is I want to get pyrotheum and cryotheum to see how we go with the generating of power. If I'm going to do that, I need, well, we need to be actually having the cows out so I can start milking the damn things, because otherwise we're just wasting our time. And what I'm thinking is we'll do this kind of setup. Oops, that's not going to help. Not going to have enough oak for a change. that word, the gate. Gate is such a difficult word when you're deranged halfwit. And then we'll pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just to stop them. Oh, I'm out of, yeah, doesn't hurt. Right, so that was 5. I need another 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 5, 10, and plus 6, 11 more gates. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. I've not got enough sticks. I know I haven't. Okay. Doesn't matter. We'll go with what we got for now. We'll go and grab some oak and we'll be good. Get that going. Change that into sticks and we are fine. And then we shall make, what did I say? There was 9. I need 10 more, don't I, now, because I've got 1 left. So get me 10 of those. And then this is where I'm not sure how. 3, 12. Let's just, well, let's make them all. And then we'll worry about that later. And right, get my gates and do those. Again, worry about the middle, the niceties once we've got to where we need to be. Oh no, I did have the right number. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So we can take fluid cow number 1 and pop him in, and that's a resident ender cow. We can take the second fluid cow and pop him in, and that is a lava cow. Perfect. Right, so now what we'll do is we shall put our cattle in. I'm going to do this manually in here because it's just going to be easier for me to find the cows. Put that one away because they're all over the shop. What do I not need? Anything? Anything? Yeah, I don't need that. There's a cow. There's another cow. There's another cow. Well, there's more cows to become, but that's fine. That's the first. Next batch, in they go, and refined fuel, jelly cryothium, blazing pyrotheum. Well, that's perfect. They're the two I actually need. I might as well get the rest out while I'm at it, though. There's a resonant ender. And another resonant ender. Perfect. Well, we're getting them in. I still need to do something with that at the top as well. Right, where's the last of the cows? Cow. 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 Doesn't. Okay, that's fine. That's it. Only 3 more. So we'll go cow. Liquid concrete. Crystallized oil. Tree oil. I don't know why that's not going back. Doesn't matter. It's out my inventory. That's the main thing. And then we want to get buckets. 2 buckets. And we should be good. Now what I'll probably do is put tanks in there just to keep, so we can, as we're building them up, you know, just fill up a tank. But right now, yeah, they ain't ready. They're still distressed from being in the net. Right, we need to continue on with this then while that does its thing. Oops. I think we're still going to need a few more steps to finish this off. What do you 12 more steps. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 12, and then I probably need a couple more as well, so I better do them while I'm at it. And what we can do is get that added onto the end here, and then get these, and we'll just go straight down the middle. To there. And that should, oops. Oh, yeah. Right. Need a bit more than that though. Probably that will be enough, maybe. And bang. Starting to get some shape. Oh, what did I do up there? I think I just pretty much just solid that, didn't I? So let's repeat that. And we'll keep the theme here of having that gap, and then let's do that. Actually, that's fine. Get a crafting, yeah. Get a little bit of that going on. That'll give me some of those, which after we have chiseled some dirt back to there. Run down the middle here. Hang on. Trying to remember which key I'd hot-gated to turn it back to me. Hot-keyed? Hot-gated? Hot-keyed. And then pretty much the same as before. Random selection of blocks. Like a so, and then jump in, change out. And again change out again to something else. Say that. We do need to think about lighting in here, and we also need to do some factory blocks. No, of course I'm not. But we got the cows, they're out the way. We've got, as soon as we've got blazing pyrotheum, let us, oh, how do I want to do this? See, I know that blazing pyrotheum is not necessarily the nicest of things to play with. So I think what we'll do is we shall go like we'll put a little platform out here, basically, which we can just temporarily. And then underneath here we shall just fill that in like a so, and get rid of that one. Aquabat. Oh dear. When you think about it, some of the things that you get in Minecraft are utterly ludicrous. And then what we shall do is we'll pop this in here, and we'll pop you on the top. Now your input is, no, your input needs to be from the bottom, doesn't it? I think that should be right, and obviously that's generating nothing right now. So what we need is those cows to do their work. I never thought I'd be waiting on a cow to make me blazing pyrotheum, but there you go. Or jelly cryotheum, actually. There you go, and some blazing pyrotheum. So I think this should be pretty damn hot, such that it will ignite pretty much everything about it, and that is just going up pretty reasonably. Question is, what can we do with it? What can we do as a build to use those to make power in a fun way? But whatever we do need to make some tanks, so we'll leave that there. Just generate, oh, that's a thought, I've got to pick that up at some point. Let's go make the tanks first. In fact, what tanks have we got? I know we've got the portable tank is probably the easiest, I think, because the other ones are barrels, which we probably need these sheet metal barrels. I'm not going to try and use those barrels, and I'm guessing that fermenting barrels from Actuary Editions is probably not the best idea for storing blazing pyrotheum in. So, let me go. Let's have a look. If I were to go tank again, we were to go copper, some glass, and some of that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bit of that going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and copper, wasn't it? 1, 2. I think we're at that point there. Oh, I keep on forgetting that. It's funny. I'm not long since been. It was only yesterday that I did Sky Factory, and of course, Sky Factory is all about the flight. So that's respectable for that, really, when you consider it. So let us just pick that up for now and just let that go out. And we'll leave that there for now. So we need to harvest these things now. There must be, I don't know whether there is actually a automatic milker in this, but we'll put you and you are pyrotheum, and I'm guessing that I can't mill these again yet. Oh, we can. How long does it take for them to cool down then? Alright, well, yeah, what are we at? I'm not going to start a build on a power station today, that much is for certain. One thing I did want to do, though, is to look at let's have a look at dressing this up. Because as this stands, it's, yeah. I mean, does it want to even be there, or would I be better off having it? I mean, I'd have it on my roof, but it's going to drip through, which is the annoying thing. Unless we... How big is it? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not happening then. You know what? It's staying there for now. However, one thing I did want to do is let's get a teacup here for starters. So one of the purposes of having the grass roof, the roof up here, was to actually have lived-in features. And also, if I can, have I got my shears? I have. I'm not going to bother growing oak trees when I can just go and borrow them from a nearby forest. Not so close that it's in view. Because that would be silly. But we want to get some leaves. That's what I'm after. Let me come in here. This looks like a nice suspect. Wow. Glitching back. Oh yeah. There's a leaf there. I know there is. Yep. There's one there as well. down there. That's the only problem with servers for the desync. But if you do it as a flying mode, you don't actually tend to get it as often, because when you're flying, you chop leaves slower, and because you chop the leaves slower, you and there's definitely some more there. Oh, there's one there apparently. Somehow I managed to catapult that one. Halfway across the place. So, armed with some leaves, we actually at least have a few options. Because one way, yeah, obviously one thing you can do is you can grow them. Grow your own trees, chop them down, grow trees on the roof, do all sorts of fun and games like that. Now, the other thing I could do with, while I think about this, is I could do with some vines. And vines, of course, are another subject of much, well, for me, much disillusionment, because they historically cause an awful lot of trouble. Because you can't control them. They're basically unruly teenagers. I'll have that little bit of stuff there. However, there is a trick which I've been wanting to try. I've been wanting to try it on Sky Factory actually, and never got quite round to doing it. That'll do. So, what I want to do is I want to start dressing up the area around the house, and I want to have bits of it a little bit overgrown, just looking like this. You know, you got this going on here. That's fine. That can stay. And then, you know, we can bring that up and maybe do, you know, some of this going on the outside here. However, if I wanted to put vines on, there's an issue, and the issue, as I just said, is vines will just grow out of control. There you go. Have some grass while we're there. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab our chisels and bits back, and we are going to chop this leaf up completely into little teeny leaf block bits. So if I were to grab this and go and place, say I wanted my vine to only grow on this bit here down no more than 3, and I didn't want it to grow out that way, and I don't want it to grow out that way. Well, this is dead easy to fix. What we'll do is we shall we'll take that out for starters, and we'll get a block here, and we shall place a little bit of green dots there, and this is just leaf blocks, so nothing fancy going on here at all. And then we just run up at the side here and here, and then when we get the vine in, if I place the vine there, from a distance you won't be able to see these little green leaf block dots. That's the idea. And obviously what we want to do is let it grow and just prove the point. It shouldn't be able to grow outside of the confines of those dots. That's it's one trick. And then what we'll do is we shall just drape a bit of greenery down the side there. And what we can do is get some going down here. Now, I could go and get Podzol and, you know, put some, which I might do at a later date. But the objective really here is to get some, let's get myself a light. We'll get a seat going up here. A nice seat with, I don't know whether do you make trapdoors? Yeah, you make ordinary trapdoors, but they'll do. It's a long time since I've had to decorate using vanilla blocks, you know. Surprisingly long time. And yeah, and then we can, obviously we can just bat a little bit of this around, get the roof grown up a little bit. Maybe even try, you know, the odd bit of long grass growing, that helps. There's a lot of things you can do. We need to wait for that thing to grow before we know whether that works. That's going to bug me. If that works, I'm going to put a few more vines around the place, because those little green dots will not be noticeable unless you're right up on them, and they're certainly not as in your face to me as the dreaded piece of string. That's just personal bugbear of mine, but there you go. Right, what do I want to do? We're getting close to the end anyway tonight, because I'm unfortunately at work tomorrow, so we need to, well, go and check on my things. So if anybody's got any ideas of what kind of build we could do with a pyrotheum, I'm wondering whether we could get away with I really need to get a tank above each of these, don't I, so I can just come in and harvest them. That would make sense. And these tanks, how do you upgrade the tank then? Or is it, hang on, stores, just as a basic it stores 20 buckets though, so that is a big improvement actually. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. But yeah, how we would utilise the flaming nature of pyrotheum to generate power would be, because I think it'll be interesting without a shadow of a doubt. It's just how we then exploit it to make use of that. Right, there's a, well, let's just go into my shape. Take this out because it doesn't belong here. It would have been nice if that worked. I will double check, see if I'm missing a trick. There's got to be a way to milk a cow automatically. There has to be. I refuse to believe that there isn't a way to milk a cow automatically in this pack. But we'll find it. We will find it if there is. If it exists, we'll find it. But what I was thinking is we would take a bit of that. We would definitely take a little bit of that. Well, I'll take one of those, and obviously we've got some of that. Let me take 2 of those. That's fine. We'll get a little bit of chisels and bits going on here. So we're going to stick a block of dirt here and a block of dirt here. And we're going to whack down this, and we are going to basically annihilate the hell out of it with our thingy, and then we are going to go and alt and plane and just do that. Now if you want to undo, do a connected plane. Depending, you can either leave it like that for a slightly rounded feel, or you can do those to get the corners completely square. That's entirely up to you. Like so, and maybe like so, and then we'll do the same again. Plane, a plane, a plane, a bird, and connected plane. Bang, bang, bang. And obviously we'll leave that one in because there's not much I can do with it. And we'll just pop that away. And then we're going to get our wood, and we are going to place our wood down like so, and then we're going to get our chisel, and we're going to basically annihilate that one. However, would have made more sense actually. Let me just do some undoage. Let's put this on top of here and then chisel it. But what we'll do is we shall change ourselves to plane, and we're going to take 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So all right, and that's basically 4 in from the edge. So what we can do then is we take this and go over to this side and basically repeat. So from here, 1 2 3 4, grab the line and bang, 1 2 3 4, so to there. Oops, undo. And if you really want to be a cheapskate, you don't even have to fill it in. You can leave them as a hollow tree trunk. Undo. No, we don't want to do that. What we need to do then is Alt. Actually, I think probably the fastest way to do this would be just do connected plane and then just basically, oops, chisel that back out, chisel that back out, and 1 and 2. Yeah, I think we'll get away with it 2. Yeah, that works. And 1, oops, not there, it doesn't though. Grab that back. Get a little bit of patio plants going. I've just jumped and crushed that, haven't I? Oh well, we'll live. Force of habit. But how's that doing? Have you grown? You bloody well haven't, you swine. Anyway, I think we're going to call an evening at that now. I'll continue milking cows. I shall also continue breeding the chooks between episodes, because it is somewhat tedious, and you know, there's limitations to what you can do with this. Now we've probably got, I need to check these. We've got eggs for all of you. Well, it appears that everybody is in the system, but there's far more chickens to grow. There's pretty much everyone for every thermal expansion things. In fact, if we look at chicken, we can probably see you've got from here, these are 3, 6, 8 to a line. So 8's 16, that's 32. 32 plus 7. Plus another 30, that's 64 plus 7, 64 plus 7, so that's 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77 of them. And we really haven't got most of these, so I need to do iron and gas tier chicken for mana steel, for example. Prismarine chickens, I need to do water and emerald will give us a that's crystal, and the other one. Obsidian chicken, water and lava chicken, definitely one I want to get in there. You know, these are all items that we need. Oh, we don't necessarily need, but I want, because, you know, why wouldn't you? And some of them we've already, in fact a lot of these we've already got. Chicken nosto, they are a little bit more tricky to get hold of, but they're all doable. Log chicken, XP chickens, prismarine shard chicken, which is water and lapis, that's the one we need. So yeah, I think on that note we're going to leave me and my chooks here. Look at them, they're so magnificent and so industrious as well. And I think until next week we shall call it a stream. So thanks for joining me, and until next time, thanks and bye for now.